Hello and welcome back to the channel, where we focus on practical ways to support your vibrant health, especially as you navigate your senior years. Today, we need to talk about something seemingly innocent, something many of us trust as a cornerstone of a healthy breakfast: oatmeal. It's praised everywhere, isn't it? For lowering cholesterol, helping with blood sugar, keeping digestion smooth. A true superfood. But the way many people, maybe even you, prepare this simple dish could be silently undoing all those wonderful benefits. Could your daily bowl of oatmeal, the one you rely on for strength and wellness, actually be contributing to energy crashes, hidden inflammation, and even unwanted weight gain? It's a shocking thought, I know. Over 80% of daily oatmeal eaters might be making simple errors that turn this health hero into something less helpful, even harmful. Are you sure your oatmeal is working for you and not secretly working against you? Stick with me, because in this video, we're going to uncover 10 common oatmeal mistakes that could be quietly damaging your health efforts. We'll look at everything from how you sweeten it to how you cook it, and even when you might be eating it wrong. More importantly, I'm not just here to point out problems. For each mistake, I'll share simple, practical fixes so you can ensure your oatmeal truly is that golden breakfast champion it's meant to be, supporting your energy, your heart, and your overall well-being. If you're finding value here and want more insights like this to help you live your healthiest life, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button right now, and maybe tap the notification bell too. And I always love hearing from you. Drop a comment below, letting me know where you're watching from. Your engagement really helps the channel grow. Now, before we dive into the pitfalls, let's quickly acknowledge why oatmeal has such a stellar reputation. It truly can be fantastic. It's packed with nutrients: magnesium for nerves and muscles, iron for energy, zinc for immunity, B vitamins for vitality, and let's not forget that superstar fiber, beta-glucan. This special fiber is the magic behind many of oatmeal's benefits. It forms a gel in your gut, helping to gently lower bad LDL cholesterol, stabilize blood sugar levels after meals, and it feeds the good bacteria in your gut, supporting digestion. Plus, oats contain unique antioxidants called avenanthramides that fight inflammation. So yes, prepared correctly, oatmeal is a powerhouse. That potential is easily lost. Those small, seemingly insignificant choices you make when preparing your bowl can flip the script entirely. Are you ready to see if you're making any of these common errors? Let's get started. This might be the most common trap. Plain oatmeal can taste, well, plain. So what do many of us do? We reach for the brown sugar, the maple syrup, the honey, maybe even just a sprinkle of white sugar. It's just a little bit, we think. What harm can it do? That little bit can turn your healthy breakfast into a sugar bomb that sends your blood sugar soaring, only to have it crash down soon after. What does that feel like? Mid-morning fatigue, sudden brain fog, and intense cravings for more sugar or carbs. It's a vicious cycle, and it starts first thing in the morning. Over time, this repeated assault on your system doesn't just make you feel sluggish. It increases your risk of insulin resistance, the precursor to type 2 diabetes. It promotes fat storage, particularly that dangerous belly fat. And it fuels low-grade inflammation throughout your body, which we now know is linked to heart disease, cognitive decline, and faster aging. It's insidious because it feels like just a touch of sweetness, but the cumulative effect is significant. Think natural sweetness. Mash half a ripe banana into your cooked oats. It adds creaminess too. Stir in unsweetened applesauce or berries. A sprinkle of cinnamon or vanilla extract can trick your taste buds into perceiving sweetness without the sugar load. You can have delicious oatmeal without the sugar spike. You just need to retrain your palate slightly. Oh, the convenience. Those little packets. Maple and brown sugar, apples and cinnamon, peaches and cream. They seem like a quick, healthy solution for busy mornings, but have you ever really looked at the ingredient list? Behind the wholesome image, these packets are frequently loaded with sugar, sometimes 15 grams or more per tiny serving. That's like eating 4 teaspoons of sugar before you've even really started your day. But the danger doesn't stop there. They often contain artificial flavors, preservatives, sometimes partially hydrogenated oils, and surprisingly high amounts of sodium. You think you're having a heart-healthy breakfast, but you could actually be consuming ingredients that work against heart health and stable blood sugar. The marketing can be so misleading, using terms like natural flavors or highlighting the whole grain aspect, while burying the sugar and sodium content. It's a classic case of convenience costing you more than just money. It costs you your health goals. Buy plain oats, rolled oats, steel-cut oats, even plain instant oats are far better choices. You control what goes in. Add your own flavorings, the fresh fruit, the cinnamon, the vanilla we just talked about. It takes maybe 30 seconds longer, but the health payoff is enormous. Don't let clever marketing sabotage your breakfast. Here's one many health-conscious people miss. You focus on the healthy carbs and fiber in oatmeal, but you forget a crucial partner, protein. Oatmeal itself is relatively low in protein. Why does this matter so much? Protein is key for several reasons. It slows down the absorption of carbohydrates, leading to more stable blood sugar levels, no dramatic spikes and crashes. It keeps you feeling fuller for longer, fighting off those mid-morning hunger pangs that lead to unhealthy snacking. And critically, especially for seniors, protein is essential for preserving muscle mass. Eating a carb-heavy breakfast like oatmeal without adequate protein can actually contribute to muscle loss over time, impacting your strength, balance, and independence. If you eat your oatmeal with just water or maybe a splash of milk and find yourself hungry an hour later or feeling that energy slump, a lack of protein is likely the culprit. It's like building a wall with just bricks and no mortar. It won't be strong or stable. It's easy. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds or ground flax seeds. Top with a handful of almonds, walnuts, or pecans. Mix in a scoop of plain Greek yogurt or cottage cheese after cooking. Even having a boiled egg on the side makes a huge difference. This simple addition transforms your oatmeal from a simple carb source into a balanced, sustaining meal. Yes, oatmeal is good for you. But can you have too much of a good thing? Absolutely. Many people, thinking they're being extra healthy, fill a huge bowl with oats, then pile on nut butter, seeds, nuts, fruit, maybe some honey. Suddenly, that healthy breakfast can easily top 600, 700, or even more calories. That might be more than you intended, potentially hindering weight management goals. But it's not just about calories. Eating a very large portion of high-fiber food like oatmeal at once can overwhelm your digestive system. This can lead to uncomfortable bloating, gas, or indigestion. It can feel heavy in your stomach and leave you feeling sluggish rather than energized. Furthermore, extremely high fiber intake at one meal can sometimes interfere with the absorption of minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc, something to be mindful of. A standard serving of dry oats is typically around half a cup. Remember, oats expand significantly when cooked. Start with that half-cup measure. Then add your protein source, some fruit, and perhaps a small amount of healthy fat. This creates a balanced, satisfying meal without overloading your system. Listen to your body's fullness cues. This one might surprise you. Did you know that oats, like many grains, nuts, and seeds, contain something called phytic acid? It's a natural compound that can bind to minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium in your gut, preventing your body from fully absorbing them. So even if your oatmeal is theoretically rich in these minerals, if you're eating it regularly without addressing the phytic acid, you might not be getting the full benefit. Over time, this could potentially contribute to lower mineral levels, which can impact energy, immune function, and bone health. It's a subtle form of nutrient robbery. This sounds complicated, but it's incredibly easy, especially if you like overnight oats. Simply combine your rolled oats with your liquid and maybe a teaspoon of something acidic like lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. Cover it and leave it in the fridge overnight. This soaking process helps to neutralize a significant portion of the phytic acid, making the minerals more available for your body to absorb. As a bonus, soaked oats are often easier to digest, reducing the chance of bloating. It's a tiny extra step the night before that boosts the nutritional power of your breakfast. In a rush, it's tempting to just heat the oats until they look vaguely soft and call it done. But eating undercooked oats, especially rolled or steel-cut varieties, can be tough on your digestion. Remember that beneficial beta-glucan fiber? It needs proper cooking with sufficient liquid to hydrate fully and become easily digestible. Undercooked oats mean this fiber remains dense and harder for your gut to handle, potentially leading to gas, bloating, and discomfort. You're also not unlocking the full nutritional potential. Cooking helps break down the cell walls, making nutrients more accessible. Think of it like trying to eat a raw potato versus a cooked one. Cooking makes the starches digestible. Similarly, properly cooking your oats ensures you get the benefits without the digestive upset. Use the recommended amount of liquid and cook for the specified time until the oats are tender and creamy. If microwaving, you might need slightly more water, and be sure to stir occasionally to ensure even cooking. Don't rush the process. Let them cook through properly. On the flip side of undercooking is boiling your oats into oblivion. Cooking them for too long, especially at a high heat, can turn them into a gluey, unappetizing mush. This doesn't just ruin the texture, it can actually diminish the nutritional value. Some vitamins, particularly B vitamins, are sensitive to heat and can be degraded by prolonged cooking. Furthermore, overly mushy oats tend to digest more quickly than those with a bit more texture. This means they might not keep you feeling full for as long, potentially leading you back to the snack cupboard sooner than you'd like. Cook the oats until they are soft and creamy, but still retain some individual integrity. They shouldn't be a uniform paste. Pay attention to the cooking time and heat. If you genuinely prefer a very smooth, quick cooking consistency, perhaps plain instant oats are a better choice for you than overcooking rolled or steel-cut oats. Do you add milk right at the beginning of cooking, hoping for extra creamy oats? This is a common habit, but it can backfire. Milk contains proteins and sugars that can react with the starches in the oats during cooking, especially under heat. This often results in a thicker, stickier, sometimes even slightly scorched texture rather than the light creaminess you might be aiming for. It can make the oats feel heavy and dense. Cook your oats primarily with water first. Use water to get the oats fully cooked and tender. Then, once they're cooked, stir in your desired amount of milk off the heat or during the last minute of cooking. This incorporates the richness and flavor of the milk without creating that gummy texture. It's a simple sequence change that makes a noticeable difference. This sounds counterintuitive, especially if you're watching your sodium. But skipping salt entirely when cooking oatmeal is often why it tastes bland, leading you to reach for more sugar later. A tiny pinch of salt, added during the cooking process, doesn't make the oatmeal taste salty. Instead, it works magic behind the scenes. Salt enhances the natural nutty sweetness of the oats themselves and helps to balance and meld all the other flavors you might add: the fruit, the spices, the nuts. It creates a more rounded, satisfying taste profile. Think of baking. Salt is almost always included, even in sweet recipes, for this exact reason. Adding it while cooking allows it to dissolve and permeate the oats evenly. Just a small pinch, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon per serving, can elevate your oatmeal from bland to delicious, reducing the temptation to overcompensate with sweeteners. Oatmeal is great, but is it the only thing you should eat for breakfast, day in and day out? Absolutely not. Relying solely on oatmeal, even perfectly prepared oatmeal, means you're missing out on nutritional variety. While oats offer a lot, they don't provide everything. They lack sufficient high-quality protein compared to eggs or yogurt. They don't contain certain essential fats like omega-3s found in fatty fish or flax seeds. They aren't a significant source of vitamins like B12 or vitamin C. Eating the same thing every single day limits the range of nutrients your body receives. Over time, this lack of variety could lead to subtle deficiencies, impacting everything from energy levels and mood to immune function. Your body thrives on diversity. Enjoy your healthy oatmeal several times a week, but don't be afraid to incorporate other nutritious breakfasts. Think scrambled eggs with spinach, Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, a whole wheat toast with avocado and egg, or even a balanced smoothie. See oatmeal as one excellent tool in your healthy eating toolkit, not the only tool. Ensure your overall diet throughout the week is varied and colorful. So there you have it. 10 common ways that this seemingly simple breakfast food could be inadvertently tripping up your health goals. From hidden sugars and missing protein to cooking mishaps and relying on it too heavily, these mistakes are easy to make, but also, thankfully, easy to fix. Remember, the power of oatmeal lies in mindful preparation. By choosing plain oats, adding protein and healthy fats, being smart about natural sweeteners, cooking it properly, and ensuring variety in your diet, you can harness its incredible benefits for your heart, your energy levels, your digestion, and your overall vitality as you age. It's not about ditching oatmeal, it's about making it work smarter for you. Sustainable health isn't about finding one magic food. It's about the small, consistent, informed choices we make every single day. I truly hope this discussion has given you some valuable insights to make your breakfast routine even healthier and more beneficial. Were any of these mistakes surprising? What's your favorite healthy way to top your oatmeal? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with anyone you think might benefit, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more practical health tips designed for thriving in your senior years. Thanks so much for watching today. Stay mindful, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.